Alright. Playing an Enix production. Oh dear.
What?
Illusion of Gaia.
Holy shit, I can hear it this time.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Everything's turning up Millhouse.
Just a little bit. I actually really like the music for this game.
Yeah, I do too. Because I know that on the upside, I'm not going to be sent a bunch of YouTube links at this time. I'm not going to have to listen to them over, and they're going to be way out of context, because I won't see them for another 15 minutes.
Oh, live stream. Alright, so,
Or
I
live
am...
stream, take your pick, really.
Yeah, this is Let's Play Illusion of Gaia for the 2007 thread. I am TARDIS Man.
And I'm Jin.
We're gonna play some stuff right after we get through the, little introductory demo where they tell us all about the age of exploration.
Sail, my croissant witches, sail! Sail off to the new world.
Adventure is out there. This is up, except if the kids actually went on an adventure instead of waiting until they were 80. God, how good was Up?
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Speaking of 2007, by the way.
That was not 2007.
I'm
that was
joking.
2009.
It's been
Oh,
a
hey,
while,
look,
though.
it's Easter Island.
We don't go there.
No, we go there.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. Hey, look, it's the Sphinx. We don't go there.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go next door to the Sphinx. We go to the pyramids. We definitely don't go to Stonehenge. I'm pretty sure Stonehenge isn't even mentioned in the game.
So does it...
And that's a Tower of Babel.
Or a really wonky wedding cake.
Or a really tasty wedding cake. Oh god, skull. Skull. Oh,
See,
what?
it...
Ah! See, my original idea was to have a scare cam.
That would be a really poor decision, primarily because we'd have to look at you.
Yeah, I haven't shaved in like 6 months.
Beehive Kingdom. The most glorious honey factory on the planet.
Fucking hate that dungeon.
So, hold on. Does this take place, like, present day, or, like, some weird mix between, like, medieval times and, like...
This takes place
Regular-
post-Columbus. This is supposed to take place in an era that's like post-Columbus.
Okay, so why do we have a, like, 1970s or, like, 50s or whatever stuff? I guess 1940s
What,
style.
Maximilian Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! When he's running around Egypt trying to figure out what the Egyptian god cards are?
Yes, that.
Heyo, that reference.
Again, speaking of 2007.
Anyways, fun fact, the map will actually change based on what location you've saved in. Like, if you have 3 save files, and one's in South Cape, one's in, like, the Pyramid, and one's at Easter Island, the map will actually just spin over to where that is.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, what happens if you're absolutely lost in the middle of bumfuck nowhere? Does it just kind of...
That's
like,
impossible to do in this game.
Does it just
Unless
shrug?
I've got a Super Robot Wars joke. But anyways, Will was taken to the Tower of Babel by his dad a year ago, and the entire expedition disappeared, except for Will. He just kind of drunkenly stumbled back into town.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works out, by the way.
Yeah. One fair warning, the entire cast acts like they're in their mid to late 20s.
Alright.
Yeah. Like, at one point they'll say, you know, have you seen a man named Eric running around? And 5 minutes with Eric, talking to Eric, and you'll realize he's about 8 or 9.
He's a shit.
Yeah, no, Eric is a little shit. Seth is kind of entertaining just because he wears all purple, and I've seen his picture, and he looks goony as fuck. Like, I've seen the official art for all these characters, and Seth looks the gooniest. Eric just kind of looks awkward and just a little bit pudgy.
So, normal.
Yeah, and Lance just looks Lancy. Oh, so to save the game, we have to go into a dark space and talk to a statue.
Who gives you helpful tips, and by helpful tips, I mean, asks you like, hey, what's up? How goes saving the universe? Oh, it's going really shit? Well, get out of my universe and fix it, because I'm just going to hang here and watch.
Yeah, and we're about to start our collector quest for the entire game. Red jewels, collect 50 of them, and get a middle finger.
Spoiler alert. So, here's my question about that whole bit. When you get sucked into the alternate universe, do you just disappear? Do you get sucked into the vortex?
No. You disappear, and 95% of the time... I got hit with a pot. Because Seth's from a broken home.
Sad.
I know. You disappear, and they kind of make it a point to make sure that you're in an area that's kind of out of view of the public, so they don't just flip the fuck out when this blonde kid with a flute disappears. Now, what do you think Seth's dad's doing with that hard-earned money that's got the mom so pissed off? Brothel, crack, or is he, like, trying to pull a Breaking Bad?
Brothel, where he's trying to buy crack, that's actually just a front for Breaking Bad.
He's actually the producer of Breaking Bad, okay.
Okay, well, yeah.
Alright, second red jewel location is in Lance's basement.
We're just gonna go ahead and steal all their crap, so, whatever.
I maintain this is not the worst thing we will do for a red jewel.
Yeah, that's true. Now,
you and I actually, did a Let's Stream of this game, 2 or 3 years ago. This is the first thing that we did a co-op. We did, a stream
Yeah, this
together.
is the first time that you pulled me out of the comment section. And...
Yeah, I kind of yanked you out of the peanut gallery and just threw you into a chair and said, "Talk about this video game with me."
No,
no.
It was far less yanking me out of the peanut gallery and taking me from the peanut gallery to the peanut suite.
That's true. You did get box seats.
I do get box seats, but unfortunately I couldn't hear anything in the suites because some asshole kept talking over it.
Yeah, well...
Wasn't this also when we had Beld and Bit?
Yeah, we had 2 co-commentators as well. We had Balthazar and Bitwise.
Pour some out for one's fallen homie.
Fuck him. One of the guys turned into a drama queen, so let's just not even worry about him.
I kind of miss him, but then again, it's because that way I didn't have to play the vague straight man every so often.
Well, there's a weapons salesman.
And we had someone else to, balance out Beld.
That man's just cooking on the floor.
Yep.
I guess I should do that tomorrow.
What, just cook on the floor or just burn stuff? Because I'm pretty sure that's what this town does.
Well, I gotta do some weeding tomorrow out front, so I suppose I should also,
Just burn it. Burn it
Yeah,
all.
I'm just gonna burn it. Gonna invite the neighbors over, do some barbecuing.
Don't invite them, just burn. Burn things. Just flames.
Don't worry, she's not on fire. She's just smoking her back to get that nice aged taste.
No, seriously. No. Actually, seriously. Is that on a shelf?
No, that's on her back.
No. I mean, in the game.
Oh, in the texture.
Is it actually on her... Is that actually on her shelf?
No, I think it's, just a little bit in front of her shelf. I don't know.
It looks like it's on her bottom shelf. Like she has a bookcase that's just on fire.
So one of the things that I want to point out is that Will occasionally, one of the NPCs that we bumped into earlier pointed out that he has long, beautiful hair or whatever like that. And and that actually kind of becomes a mechanic.
Wait, what?
Some of the... Yeah, no, it's really confusing and a little bit stupid, but... There's the list of, gems rewards for finding red jewels. It goes you get a healing potion, which is an herb, of course.
I'm not gonna make the joke I want to.
Don't worry, everybody should. And then after that, you get stat boosts, and then magic power boosts.
Okay.
And then the very last thing is you get gem secrets. And gem secrets is one of the few things you remember about this game, isn't it?
Maybe.
Oh man, Eric came in with a panicked look on his face.
I think he finally found his first pube.
I've named it Clancy.
Jesus Christ.
Scrubs joke. Heyo.
Yeah.
See, the weird thing is, the news just came to them that there's this. The princess just escaped, but they're talking about someone named Kara like she's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
And I have searched South Cape from top to bottom. You cannot find Kara anywhere. So I don't know. Oh, and Seth's just a little bit asexual. He's not interested in girls. He'd rather go on adventures. And Lance is a dick because he makes us sit next to Eric. Look at him. He's isolated Eric, so he sits as far away from him as possible without actually, being the person who has to sit next to him, technically.
Dude, no one wants to sit next to Eric.
Yeah, he smells like cheese.
Green jumpsuit. Dude, come on.
No, that's Lance.
Yeah.
Eric is the doofy-looking one with the sleeves.
They're both gingers. They look the same to me.
Okay, so that's one of the major gameplay mechanics is Will is psychic, and by pressing the L and R buttons, you can spin your flute and drag stuff towards you.
At which point, why are you dragging the flutes?
So you're saying that eventually you should just the flute just whap him in the head?
No, what is the flute? You're psychic.
Okay, I'm gonna save state here.
What has to do with anything?
I'm saving state. We're just to point something out. How magic psychic Will is. This isn't me playing the game too much and knowing that it's on the left. You will always pick the proper card. It's kind of like one of those foregone circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't. So no matter what card you pick, it's always going to be the Ace of Diamonds.
It's rigged. Rigged, I tell you. Rigged.
Yeah. You can kind of see Seth's glasses. At least I'm pretty sure that's not a unibrow.
Dude, I don't even know what's with his face right now.
He's got glasses on, that's all I know.
I know, but I mean, like... I have this full screen, and I still don't know what the hell.
Seth's basic talk of human anatomy is far too confusing. Let's just go back to playing cards.
I don't like learning. Let's go back to wasting our childhood on... card games.
Hey, they're probably playing War. Alright, now here, I'm going to try and get the third red jewel, but the third red jewel is kind of a pain in the ass. And all the red jewels have up until the last third or so of the game, have a very small window in which you can actually get them.
So, save state a lot. Kids, auto-save. Just automatically save. Train yourself to hit, like, whatever key you need to. Control S, whatever it is. Just make sure.
No, it's actually like F1, F2 for the SNES.
Okay, yeah.
Either way, don't encourage this, but because you don't really need this. Because the funny thing about Illusion of Gaia is it came with the strategy guide, like a bare bones strategy guide in the instruction manual. So the instruction manual is like 70 pages long. It's one of the longest ones I have. It's like that one in Final Fantasy III for Super Nintendo.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of nostalgic for when you actually got like a little, even like a freaking manual. With the controls.
No. I like pointing. I kind of want to take a picture and just post it in the thread of like comparing the manual for freaking Illusion of Gaia, which is this nice little booklet that's called the Explorer's Handbook. So see, it's even got a cool name. And then I compare it to Halo 4's box, which is seriously just the warranty info posted on the other side of the label.
It's true. And I was actually going to point out that at least like even Halo 3 had like Halo 2 and 3 inside the box, you got a little booklet that just told you what everything was.
So do you want the even bigger fuck you though?
What?
The Vita, the fucking PlayStation Vita, okay? Normally I'd say that alone is just a fuck you. But the PlayStation Vita comes, like, the manuals, the boxes have, like, the little clip for a manual, but none of them come with it.
Yeah. Dude, I'm
pretty sure the manual is just for, like, the only time it's ever come with something. Oh, pig! There's a pig!
Alright.
Piggy!
Can I point out something with, on my end?
What?
So, I agree. It's the same thing for, new games as well. Because I have the Titanfall box right in front of me. Open it up. I have an ad for Battlefield 4 Premium, which I got, and it was a really poor decision because...
Why did you buy that?
I had a gift card, okay? And there was
You
nothing
have better
else
things to
going
use
on.
that gift card on.
I know, but there was nothing out at the time, so I decided, sure, I'll play
Ask
this.
me, and I will help you. By the way, the pig is the best character in the game.
It's true. Hamlet is the best thing to happen to this game.
Also, Will looks shabby. Princess! Sorry. Couldn't resist.
God damn it.
Will is very shabby. Numerous characters will point this out to him.
Is that supposed to be one of those running jokes that...
You'd think so, but I'm pretty sure they just forget about it at the end of the game. And,
So it's
after the first third of the game, they just say, oh man, it's some shabby kid, and then after a while they just stop saying it.
So it's a little bit like in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where they made, 3 old jokes within the first, 10 minutes.
I thought they made that joke in Revelations.
Yeah, well, in Revelations, because he was old as shit.
Yeah, he was like
He was in his
56.
80s.
I thought he was like 70.
No, he was in his 80s.
60.
He was an old-ass man. He was old to our standards. In Brotherhood, he was in, his 40s. And he said, "Ah, my back," when he first tries to climb something. And then they entirely forget that he's an old man to their time.
Oh. Grandpa Bill and Grandma Lola fell in love because Lola was singing at the Copa.
He's like 50 years older
Copacabana.
than her, but whatever. He's rich and he has a big dick, and that's all that you really need.
With yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there. Oh, those are the allegedly cool-looking soldiers from Edward Castle.
Yeah, Eric doesn't have very high standards for what looks cool.
I know, they don't even have any fancy, V-fins on them.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend Nope. Nope.
Okay, that soldier said, if I don't bring you home, I'll lose my head?
Maybe? Perhaps?
It's entirely possible. I mean, roll D20? Roll D20 for saving throw?
For initiative?
Will, I felt like we... Okay, yeah. I felt like we met before as if we've been good friends as she's getting dragged out of the house by soldiers.
Hey, buddy.
There's a lot of this dialogue that's just kind of weird.
Is it because of the translation or because whoever wrote this was on, crack?
It's mostly the translation.
But a little
The
bit of crack.
translation is really all over the place.
Was it translated by, several people?
No,
or was it,
this was,
the
dude,
same
this was like,
group?
This was Super Nintendo days. There was, one translator. Oh, and
his name was Jim. And
Grandpa
he was
Bill.
really,
No,
really
it might have been
messed
Ted
up.
Woolsey. I can't remember. No, it wasn't good enough to be Ted Woolsey. Ted Woolsey's work, you can tell, because it's kind of weird and crazy. Anyways, Grandma Lola's kind of going cuckoo, crazy. I don't know, can't believe I just said cuckoo. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of...
She's kind of going a little bit off. She's making marsupial pies.
Just...
I checked to go see if I could get the fucking red jewel again. I can't yet. I have no idea what it takes to get it to trigger. Snail pie with whipped cream.
I'm just gonna stick with snails.
Yeah, snails. Snails are tasty.
See, I always thought that about that's what it felt like to have an apple pie when the apples are just goop.
Oh, do you want I thought was absolutely hilarious. So, isn't the French word for snail escargot?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, so in one of the Kirby games, I think it was the Kirby TV show. Gameplay mechanic, you can get songs and play them on your flute.
You know what? That sounds a little bit like the standoff music you'd expect from a cowboy movie. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, this is Spoiler alert, this is actually one of the few items that will remain in our inventory. Actually, this is the only item that will remain in our inventory the entire game. Like, everything else will get rotated out. Anyways, we gotta find a crystal ring, which, spoilers, you can't find. You can't find a crystal ring. Allegedly, it's something that Ullman had in his stuff. Will's dad, Ullman. But we don't know where it is. So let's go talk to the king, because that's always a good idea. Let's go tell the local nobility that we... Hey, found the red jewel!
Yay!
Let's go tell the local nobility that we don't have the stuff they want. Us worthless peasants.
Yeah... I can sympathize.
Oh, right. So, one of DDD's henchmen was called Escargoon.
Okay.
And I just thought that was kind of the best pun ever. You know, because escargot.
Yeah, no, I get the pun.
Let me explain the French language to you.
You're expecting me to be impressed by a pun.
That's true. Let's save the game. Then drop more stuff off at Jeweler at the gem. Gem man.
What does that guy do in the meantime? Does he just kind of chill, or what's up?
He just kind of hangs out and decides what clothes he's gonna wear next, because he looks different in every town.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, no, he actually points out that he's like a master of disguise.
Yeah, I'm a master of disguise. I'm a head on a pedestal in another dimension. Ooh. What is he... Who is he changing his clothes for? Is he just getting himself all dolled up for...
He likes to get all tarted up for us.
Alright.
Since we're the only person who actually talks to him. Now, I actually really like the map graphics in this game. I think they look really sharp, kind of... Though at the same time, they kind of fail to give you the sense of taking a long time to travel somewhere.
You know it. I like that fast travel. It makes me feel better about things.
I must report this intrusion. Oh, you have a letter. It's validated and everything. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't jump to so many conclusions here.
Let's follow this guy. He seems like he's on the level. He knows his score.
And then things got really, really creepy really, really quickly.
Yeah, I don't know why we got that red jewel, but, you know, he's like, just go be polite to the king. Here's a red jewel.
I'm
Plunk.
pretty sure you just blew him.
I maintain we will still do worse things for red jewels in this game.
Worse than, like, random blowjobs for knights?
Yes. And the king is currently having a bowl of Fruit Loops.
Do you realize how sweaty those guys get in there?
Well, I'm just annoyed that we can't talk to the king because he's currently busy having his hot fudge sundae Pop-Tarts.
You're just angry because his mom gets some Pop-Tarts.
Hey, I'm a college man. I get myself Pop-Tarts. Oh my god, I hate my wife. Alright, let's let's go visit the princess.
Who is Lucy's body double from Peanuts.
Oh, we're just a shabby boy. Bow, 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 bow.
What nickname could be so bad that he would immediately back off?
good
Seriously.
old Fungus Dick.
I was gonna say Captain Dick Cheese.
I like mine better.
Yeah.
It's basically The Last of Us, but on his dick.
I never played The Last of Us.
It's kind of a weird game
Yeah,
when it comes to the monster design. Everything just looks like different kinds of mushrooms.
Yeah, well, you know. Just a little bit.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, before people, give them shit for not playing The Last of Us.
I don't have a PS3 or PS4.
Yeah, and I'm like 2 hours into The Last of Us. I don't have an excuse. I'm just horribly lazy and take forever to finish games.
And I give no shits because,
Oh, you don't give any shits about me being a lazy sack of shit? I haven't played Watch Dogs since the last time
I'm
you asked
still
me.
pissed off about that. Get on that, you lazy shithead. Come on.
Yeah, but
I will spoil the
funnier
ending
not
for
to...
you and the rest of the internet out of spite. And by the
And
rest of
then
the internet,
suddenly
I mean...
your audio was deleted. And you couldn't talk for 2 months.
I'm fairly certain that wouldn't matter.
Alright, well, let's go talk to Queen Edwina. That's disconcerting.
I'm
King
trying to
Edward, Queen Edwina.
That sounds like someone had a lisp when they were naming her.
I'm just concerned that the names sound a little bit similar. Edward, Edwina. You look so... shabby. So, no matter what you say, he will call you a little piece of shit and throw you into dungeons.
So if you say you did get it, you're thrown in, and if you're...
Yeah, no, give it here. Oh, you're not going to give it to me? Oh, you little piece of shit, get in the dungeons. And then we call the queen ma'am, which apparently pisses her off. Suppose we should call her Her Majesty.
Yeah, but ma'am is shorthand for Her Majesty, isn't it?
I don't know. But this is where we end our first episode. We're in prison.
Time to put all those, times behind pillars to good use.
Yep. Bye! We'll be back later.
Bye.